In recent weeks, WWE's spotlight has shifted away from the Bloodline, primarily due to Roman Reigns' hiatus. This break has given other wrestlers an opportunity to shine, and Bobby Lashley, along with the Street Profits, has seized this chance effectively. Rumors have been circulating about the heel faction expanding its ranks, a move that could significantly elevate its status in the WWE. Upon his return from a brief absence, Lashley formed an alliance with Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, the former tag team champions. Since joining forces, they have displayed a more aggressive side and even revamped their appearance. However, their first match together at Fastlane ended in defeat against Carlito and LWO. Adding to the intrigue, there have been discussions about a new member joining Bobby Lashley and his team. The name making rounds is Odyssey Jones, who has been absent from WWE TV for nearly 6 months. This news sent shockwaves through the fanbase, sparking intense discussions on social media. Some fans even speculated that this alliance could potentially surpass Roman Reigns and the Bloodline as the top act on SmackDown. It's important to mention that Odyssey Jones was drafted to Monday Night Raw, but interestingly, he hasn't made any appearances on the show so far. Adding to the speculation, a previous report suggested that he might make his presence felt on SmackDown instead. At Fastlane, Jimmy Uso and Solo Sikoa, representing the Bloodline, faced off against LA Knight and John Cena. Unfortunately, the Samoan duo ended up on the losing side, a result that is unlikely to please Roman Reigns. During the match, it appeared that the Tribal Chief was in communication with Paul Heyman, and Heyman didn't seem pleased after the event concluded. With Roman Reigns scheduled to make his return on SmackDown, fans are eagerly anticipating his reaction to the disappointing loss. Rumors are circulating about Reigns potentially facing LA Knight at Crown Jewel, and hints for this match have already been dropped. In the recent match, Knight even pinned Jimmy Uso to secure the victory for his team, setting the stage for a potential showdown with the head of the table. What are your thoughts on the Bloodline's recent struggles and the rise of Bobby Lashley, the Street Profits, and the potential addition of Odyssey Jones? Roman Reigns has held the top championship in WWE for over 3 years, with unwavering support from the Bloodline faction. While the group has played a pivotal role in elevating the Tribal Chief, some fans feel that the storyline may have been prolonged beyond its prime. While WWE likely aims to have Reigns retain the title for an extended period, it might be a fitting moment for Roman Reigns to disband the Bloodline. In the absence of his loyal faction, Reigns could emerge even stronger by forming a new alliance, granting him unparalleled influence within WWE. This could be the opportune time to collaborate with Nick Aldis. Triple H made a noteworthy appearance on the season premiere of SmackDown 2 weeks ago, announcing significant changes within WWE. He elevated Adam Pearce to the role of Raw General Manager, giving him a prominent position. Furthermore, Triple H introduced Nick Aldis as the SmackDown GM, endorsing him to take charge of the Blue brand. Aldis has wasted no time in asserting his authority, as he recently ousted Adam Pearce and Jey Uso from the show. His fresh approach and emerging heel tendencies make him an intriguing addition to the roster. With control over the entire SmackDown brand, Aldis could potentially become the perfect new ally for Roman Reigns. The current state of the Bloodline might be hindering rather than aiding the Tribal Chief, and he may contemplate disbanding the faction for his own benefit. The prospect of forming a new alliance with Nick Aldis could give rise to a revitalized faction, reminiscent of an iconic group from the past, the corporate Bloodline. Drawing parallels to the corporate ministry led by The Undertaker and Vince McMahon, this new faction has the potential to breathe new life into Roman Reigns and aid him in overcoming all challengers. Aligning with an authoritative figure like Nick Aldis would significantly tip the scales in Roman Reigns' favor. Aldis wouldn't just deter and complicate the lives of Reigns' adversaries, but he could also rally some of SmackDown's most formidable stars to rally behind Reigns, offering their support. By offering the promise of breakthrough opportunities and reduced title chances, numerous stars might eagerly seize this chance. However, the outcome remains uncertain, including how Triple H, who handpicked Aldis for the role, would respond to such blatant favoritism towards a single star. Is it time for Roman Reigns to break away from the Bloodline and forge a new alliance with Nick Aldis as the SmackDown GM? Could the corporate Bloodline be the game-changer that Reigns needs to dominate WWE even further? Even though Roman Reigns is currently absent from WWE TV, he continues to exert his influence over SmackDown and the entire Bloodline faction. Paul Heyman remains a constant conduit of communication with the tribal chief, ensuring that Reigns stays updated on the latest developments and is ready to issue orders to maintain the strength of their alliance. During Reigns' absence, a bold challenger emerged in the form of LA Knight on the latest episode of SmackDown. Knight fearlessly proclaimed that he is willing to take on anyone, whether it's Seth Rollins, Gunther, Rey Mysterio, or even Roman Reigns himself, in his pursuit of reaching the pinnacle of the men's division. Given Reigns' status as the longest reigning champion among these superstars, it appears that Knight has set his sights on the prestigious undisputed WWE Universal Championship. Roman Reigns has never been one to take such challenges lightly, and it wouldn't be surprising if he orders a decisive response to put LA Knight back in his place. The execution of this message is likely to fall to Solo Sikoa, although Jimmy Uso might also join in to deliver the message loud and clear. At the moment, Jimmy firmly believes he remains a part of the Bloodline and has been actively operating in that capacity. Consequently, he's motivated to carry out the tribal chief's directives in order to secure his reintegration into the faction. Adding to the intrigue, there have been backstage interactions between Paul Heyman and LA Knight, indicating Heyman's keen interest in Knight's potential. Heyman has consistently aligned himself with the rising stars of the WWE, and LA Knight appears to have caught his attention as a possible future standout. To safeguard against any potential betrayal from Heyman, who plays a crucial role in Roman Reigns' camp, the tribal chief might contemplate neutralizing this emerging threat before it can jeopardize his status as the head of the table. Recently, Roman Reigns has notably been missing from various premium live events, including his absence from the Superstar Spectacle show in India. However, during a media junket, John Cena, who was present at the event, shared his thoughts on the tribal chief when asked about the greatest of all time. Without hesitation, Cena promptly mentioned the name of the tribal chief as his answer. In my perspective, I think Roman Reigns is the greatest of all time. Opinions on the matter may vary, with some in agreement and others in disagreement, but there's no denying that the tribal chief has played a pivotal role in advancing the legacy of Samoan wrestling. What do you think about the ever-evolving saga of Roman Reigns, the Bloodline, and the rising challenge of LA Knight? Are you with John Cena, declaring Reigns as the greatest of all time? Or do you have a different perspective? A 51-year-old WWE veteran unleashes an ominous threat against a member of the infamous Bloodline? What could possibly drive a seasoned wrestler to send shockwaves through the wrestling world? What sparks fly when the old guard clashes with the new blood? Are we witnessing the dawn of an epic feud or the culmination of a long-burning rivalry? Will this ominous threat shatter alliances or strengthen them? Get ready for an adrenaline-pumping ride as we dissect the cryptic warning and explore the implications it holds for the future of WWE. Don't blink, because you won't want to miss a second of this explosive showdown. Let's jump right in. Before revealing the veteran, we need to understand the connection of the 51-year legend to Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman currently serves as the special counsel for Roman Reigns, skillfully juggling his role in keeping the bloodline intact during his WWE hiatus. However, Heyman's history in WWE isn't without its share of interesting foes, particularly from his time as the advocate for Brock Lesnar. As Heyman celebrates his 58th birthday today, the wrestling community poured in their well wishes, but one message stood out. R-Truth took a unique approach in conveying his sentiments to Heyman. While extending birthday greetings, he humorously hinted that, given the opportunity, he'd gladly toss Heyman over the top rope in a WWE ring. R-Truth's recent playful jab at Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman isn't the first instance of his antics directed toward the pair. It's starting to seem like there might be some interesting tension brewing between the reigning champion and the seasoned veteran. R-Truth is undoubtedly one of WWE's most entertaining personalities. Throughout his career, he's demonstrated a remarkable ability to bring humor and fun to both on-screen and off-screen interactions, even managing to get a laugh out of the likes of Brock Lesnar. With an astonishing 53 reigns as a former 24/7 champion under his belt, R-Truth has carved a unique niche for himself in WWE history. However, fans have been eagerly awaiting his return since the unfortunate incident in the fall of 2022 when he suffered a torn tendon during his intense match against Grayson Waller on NXT. Following his injury, R-Truth has been diligently working on his rehabilitation, sparking hopes of his imminent WWE return. Given his recent challenge to Paul Heyman, the 51-year-old's comeback could be nothing short of spectacular. Especially intriguing is the question of whether he'll rekindle his rivalry with Grayson Waller, who seems to have a knack for targeting wrestling legends. Now, the big question looms, should R-Truth be granted an opportunity to face Roman Reigns on SmackDown? We want to hear your thoughts. Share your opinions in the comments section below, and if you're as passionate about wrestling as we are, make sure to subscribe to Wrestling Matters for all the latest updates, rumors, and thrilling WWE action. Don't miss out on any of the heart-pounding moments that the wrestling world has to offer. Thanks for joining us on this adrenaline-pumping ride, and we'll catch you in the next thrilling episode.